And now, welcome to 7 Questions with Emmy.
Brought to you by Timberline Home, whose showroom in Idaho Falls is waiting for you to explore. Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. Today I'm super excited to be talking with Tanamachi. She is a renowned artist. She has so many amazing pieces of art. She's done the cover of Time, a magazine. She's with the U.S. Postal. She's done the U.S. Postal stamp and so many more amazing things. Collaborations with Target, Nike, so much. And so thank you so much for agreeing to talk to me today.
Yeah, thanks, Emmy. Thanks for having me.
You're a big deal.
You are too.
Are you ready to get started with the questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. When did you know that you wanted to be an artist?
That's a great question. I think I always liked crafts as a kid. Like, do you like making crafts or anything like that? Okay, so I used to love doing that at school or church or with my babysitter or whatever, but I didn't know that you could do that professionally, And so it wasn't until I went to college that I really took my first formal drawing class. I was probably 18 years old. And then, you just go through the whole program, and then I learned about graphic design, which is what I studied, and that is called commercial art, which is you do art for, say, for a company or for Time magazine or for the Postal Service. And I was like, that's the kind of art I like to do. I'm not really like a painter and doing abstract stuff, but I knew that I like to create things to communicate something really clearly. So I think it was about then that I knew I wanted to be an artist.
Yeah. How do you come up with all of your unique and beautiful ideas?
How do I come up with the ideas? Well, you know what? I look at a lot of stuff. So I have a lot of books in my office full of all of the cool kind of designs from the past that I think are so beautiful and ornate and like a lot of floral patterns and stuff. So I'm always looking through it and being like, wow, it's really, I'm connecting the dots and it's starting to spark inside of my imagination. And so I think it's a mix of everything that I'm looking at, and just I think about things that I want to create and try to bring it into existence. But also, sometimes I'm working for a client and they have something really particular that they want. So I'm not always the one that is coming up with the ideas. They might have an idea and we kind of work on it together, and it evolves to become, finished stamp or whatever it is.
Yeah. You are known as the chalk queen. How does it feel to know that you create, every time you finish, how does it feel to know that you created a very cool movement?
Yeah, I didn't mean to become the chalk queen or anything, because as you saw in the talk, it just started with me and my friends. And I just was at my friend's house and I made the little doodle, and then I kept doing that kind of thing. And all of a sudden, more and more people were seeing it, and I never meant for anyone except my friends to see it. So it was a strange feeling when I kind of became the only person doing this for a while. And but I think that kind of also motivated me. I thought, that's such a silly, kind of funny title, right? And so it kind of motivated me to try something new too. I was like, you know what, I can do more things than chalk. Let me try paint and let me try, whatever it is. And that's how it kind of got me to what I'm making nowadays, which I really love.
Yeah, so do I.
Thanks.
What is the longest time that has taken you to do a project?
Okay, that's a great question. So I showed this project called the Illuminated Bible, and there was over 500 pieces of art inside of it. It took me almost a year to do, and so that was the only project that I did in 2017. Besides that, I just finished a mural that I painted for 2 months, and I had a crew of 5 other painters, and we painted Monday through Friday for 2 months in New York City. So those are pretty intense too, but the Bible definitely the longest.
Next time I go to New York City, I'm going to look for your mural, try and see it.
It's in the Empire State Building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's in the big giant Starbucks that they have. You would love it. You would love the store. It's so cool. There are like a lot of awesome new, drinks and food and stuff like that.
I think you showed a picture.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
It was very beautiful.
Yeah, stop by.
Like all of your work. Have you ever been to Idaho, where I live, and what is your favorite way to have a potato?
Oh my gosh, cool. I have been through Idaho because I was driving from Seattle to New York, and you have to go through Idaho to get there. I didn't stop, I don't think, so I would love to have the opportunity to do that. And potatoes, I love potatoes every which way. All my friends know this. I will never say no to French fries.
Yes.
Tater tots, hash browns. I love hash browns with my breakfast, with like scrambled eggs and stuff, with an avocado and like hot sauce. I love mashed potatoes, like love Thanksgiving. There's no way, there's just like no way I will not eat a potato. Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you ever want to come to Idaho, my walls can use a little bit of painting. So
That's great.
If you have the time, you can
collaborate.
stay in our guest room.
I'll make it pretty.
Okay. What have you learned about your family history here at RootsTech?
Okay.
Have you learned anything?
Great question. So, one of the amazing things about being a speaker at RootsTech is that they offer to do your genealogy for you. Yeah. And so actually after this, I have a meeting with the person who has been researching my family, and I can't wait to make these discoveries. Yes, I have been looking forward to this 4 months, and it's now here. So I don't know what I'm going to discover. I want to know more about my mom's side, which is the Mexican American side, because I know more about my Japanese American side. So I think they might have some interesting stuff for me,
That's
and
very
I
exciting.
am totally ready for it. Yeah.
I'll try and hurry this up then.
You're good.
That's so exciting. Maybe if I see you later walking around, you'll have to tell
Ask me when you see me then, because I might have some goods for you.
Yeah. Can you share a piece of advice with me or our viewers, whether it's about starting to do artwork or anything?
Yeah, I would say that when you're starting out doing artwork, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? What I like to do is to get people to not think so much and not concentrate so hard. I like to give you a piece of paper, and I'll have a piece of paper, and we put 30 seconds on the clock, and we have to draw each other without looking at the paper, okay? So we just kind of sense what our hands are doing, and then it looks crazy, it looks like so hilarious, and we laugh and laugh. And it's just a way to not take ourselves so seriously, because when people think, oh, I want to be an artist, they, I think, start to stress themselves out, right? And be like, it has to be perfect, and I have to paint perfectly, it has to look exactly like this. But honestly, it can look any kind of way you want. And that's the beauty of art, is it can be really lifelike and really realistic, or it can be really abstract, or, really loose and big paint swatches or whatever. I think you can find your own style and what makes you happy, and that's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you so much for talking with me today. I have a little thank you gift for you.
Oh, thanks, Emmy.
So you can open it now.
Oh.
So the first thing you probably noticed is an Idaho Spuddy Buddy.
Wow.
So I brought it straight from Idaho. So now you can have another favorite way of having a potato, but don't eat that.
I won't. This is so perfect.
And then I have a thank you card in there for you.
Yes, thank you.
And then there's a 7 questions pen, I think.
Yes, I see a pen in here. Amazing.
So there's a light box so when I do my interviews on Zoom, there's a big light box that says the person I'm interviewing's name. And so you have your own mini keychain one.
What? No way.
And then there's a button on the back that has it light up.
Oh my gosh, how cool! I saw when you interviewed Lainey Wilson, then you changed the color to turquoise because it was her favorite color.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
It doesn't color change, but it turns if it's. I think that.
Oh, we lost the H.
Off.
It's in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I'll find it.
It's right there.
And that's so cute.
There's a business card in there too.
Thank you, Emmy. You're the best.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I appreciate it so much.
And
so
for you
cool.
viewers watching, make sure you check out Dana's artwork, and you'll just fall in love with it. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, new 7 questions and interviews are posted every Thursday. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Love you guys. Bye. 7 Questions with Emmy, brought to you by Timberline Home, whose showroom in Idaho Falls is waiting for you to explore.